Hey my friends, how's it going? It's Ultimus, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the 20th anniversary for Diablo. Not Diablo 3, not Diablo 2, but the original Diablo, the game that started it all. They are doing an anniversary event pretty much across the board on all their games. Different games will have different rewards or different things you're able to unlock simply by just logging in or by participating in a specific event or set of events. Overwatch contains player icons and such like that. There's a whole brawl section dedicated to it in Hearthstone. Of course, you have stuff in Diablo itself. We've got the whole recreation of Diablo 1, that whole thing going on. You guys can check out if you want. And then, of course, what else would there be without there being some stuff in World of Warcraft? So what we're going to do is I'm going to give you guys a quick breakdown on how you're able to obtain all the stuff, make the most out of it, and where you can go to participate in what's going on for this event. Now, the event itself is actually pretty simple, pretty straightforward, but I think it's perfect just for what it is. It's not making a big deal out of it. It's just something a little extra, just a sweet little bit of a cherry on top, if you would. How this event works is, as you can see below me here at my feet, there's the corpse of a treasure goblin. In fact, there's corpses all over this room of treasure goblins. How this works is treasure goblins spawn all throughout the world, everything from the sewers in Dalaran, which is going to be the most densely populated area of them. You're going to be able to find them out during world quests. I stumbled upon a couple during some of my PvP world quests, and of course I would imagine it's not limited to just those world quests, and you are guaranteed to see one spawn at the end of every dungeon, heroic level and above, from everything I was able to gather. I did complete a heroic level dungeon myself to confirm this, and a couple of other players that I've talked to have confirmed this as well, so heroic, mythics, and I believe mythic pluses, but I don't know for sure. I would actually doubt mythic pluses, to be completely honest with you, so let's just stick to it and say heroic and mythic. Although if you've experienced anything differently, please let me know down in the comment section. I'd love to be able to highlight that comment and of course let anybody know that's interested in that. And it is worth noting that this event is going on from now until the 11th, if I'm not mistaken. So our dates for the event are, of course, the 4th through the 11th. Just confirmed that, looked at a couple different websites. I also did confirm as well that it is dungeons of any difficulty. So even normals, Noix, Noix, that's a new one. Normals, heroics, mythics, all that stuff. So no pressure, especially if you're a high-level character and just want to jump in and get it done quickly, then sweet. Or if you want to make the most of it and, of course, you do like your dungeon world quests or whatever, go for your mythic keys, whatever you need. And basically, wherever you can find a treasure goblin. So normals, heroics, mythics, out world questing, Dalaran sewers is your most reliable sources. And I got a little bit of footage of me using the Dalaran sewers as well as at the end of an instance as well that we'll be playing just for kicks and giggles. But basically what happens is after the treasure goblin spawns, you have a short time period to kill him. Very similar to how it works in Diablo, before he can cast his portal. You can interrupt it as far as like using fears and stuns and things like that, so use that to your advantage. Whatever it takes to get the job done. The treasure goblin himself does drop loot, so make sure you loot that body before you hop into the portal. And it's going to drop different things like scrolls of town portals and some charms. The loot table for this is pretty vast. It's all kind of simple stuff, but there's quite a bit of stuff to do. One of the unique treasure goblin loots that you're going to be able to get is a Heraldric Satchel, which is a 28 slot bag. And as well as once you enter into the portal, you're going to be able to kill the Cow King himself, which is, of course, a throwback to the Diablo 1 secret level. And the running joke for years and years of World of Warcraft has been there is no cow level, right? That's been the thing that's even been at the tips section there at the bottom. Well, now they're lying because there is, at least for a short time. And he does drop the 12-string guitar, which is a toy that lets you play the Tristram music from Diablo 3. So a couple cool things there. The Cow King also drops weapons, which is odd because they were supposed to not drop weapons at all during Legion. So far, the only thing that I've seen drop is the Livestock Lochabar Axe. I think that's how you pronounce it. Good for transmog. It looks very similar to a lot of stuff we saw in Mist of Pandaria and stuff like that. So, in Warlords of Draenor, I believe. So there's that. But one of the big things that you're going to be wanting to look out for is the Blank Diabolic Tomb, which is this bad boy right here. You combine it with 10 scrolls of Town Portal to create a Tome of Town Portal. So I've got 6 of those right off the bat, and that's after 2 Cow King kills, so by the 3rd one I should have it. And it does create a toy for you that lets you have a another Hearthstone, basically, which is pretty spiffy. I feel like we have enough Hearthstones as it is, but hey, one more couldn't hurt, right? Throughout the course of the event, though, the Treasure Goblins as well as the Cow King are going to be dropping Stalwart Grand Charms, Large Grand Charms of Dexterity, all these different charms that buff your stats and things like that. Look, there he is. He's right there. How cute. Let's get him. One of the other mysteries surrounding this event, though, is the Datamined Stone of Jordan loot. It is a bind on account, max stack of 200, as looks like it might be a type of currency, but nothing's been seen or confirmed in game yet as to where they drop from or what they might even be used for. So if you found one, please let me know. I would love to get some information on it and just see where that all leads. But as of right now, no one's really found anything yet on it, at least that I know of. So just to recap on a little bit of everything that we've talked about, treasure goblins spawning throughout the world for the Diablo 20th anniversary event. Kill them, take the portal in, kill the Cow King, take his loot, you get your 12-string guitar, which is a toy that plays the Tristram music from Diablo 3. Also has a chance to drop your blank diabolic tome as well as the scrolls of town portal. You need 10 of those combined with that to make your toy that's going to give you another Hearthstone. Drops the charms as well. Treasure goblins themselves do drop loot, so be mindful of that before you take the portal. The treasure goblins can be accessed through any dungeon difficulty as well as out during world quest, but again, the most reliable source to see them spawn is in the Dalaran sewers, which, if you didn't know, you can take a portal to get down here through the well in the middle of Dalaran, so heads up on that one. Please do keep in mind, though, that as you saw in some of the footage, that PvP is pretty much enabled while you're up because it drops you out in the middle of Darkshire. So keep that in mind as you're going in to face the Cow King, that PvP is enabled, and you might be dealing with some ganking or world PvP. As far as I can tell, if you release, it does not instance you back in, so keep that in mind. If you can maybe score a res, that will help you out. That way you can still loot the corpse. Otherwise, you'll have to go back in and do it again. So I would imagine there'll be times that this will be more frustrating depending on what faction you play. So good luck. Of course, like I said before, please do let me know if you manage to stumble upon the Stone of Jordan and what it's used for. Another kind of cool little bit of flavor is that the wild imps that Demonology Warlock summer now all look like mini Diablos. So little stuff like that's kind of fun. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoy the event. It's a little something extra to do, which is kind of fun as we deviate a little bit from the norm. So I'm a big fan of that kind of stuff. But good luck to you guys on your quest to finish this. Don't forget you get your achievement, and the event itself does end on the 11th. But as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you did enjoy the video. And as always, I'll catch you next time.